Oh, 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 oh. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? For me, I'm feeling pretty good. If I can just get this internet to run a little bit faster, I think I would be better off. Let's start off with some shout outs. Shout out to my high school bestie, Kenya Briscoe. Shout out to Jada Richards, to JJ, Tierra Boykin, King Bad Eason, my cousin, Wolfie Wilson, hey Sean, Mary Soul, Victoria Perry, Jessica Ryan, Miriam Washington. Hope you guys are having a great day. Awesome. Okay, so hope everybody's okay with Hurricane Dorian. It hasn't gotten too bad here in Florida. I'm alright. President Donald Trump references a map held by acting Homeland Security Kevin McClain while talking to reporters following a briefing from officials about Hurricane Dorian in the Oval Office at the White House on September 4th, 2019 in Washington, D.C. The map was a forecast from August 29th and appears to have been altered by a black marketer to extend the hurricane's range to include Alabama. Okay. Hope you guys stay safe out there. Who is your favorite president? Comment down below. Who is your favorite president? Biden eyes fills with blood during CNN climate town hall. This is wrote by Julio Rosales and Joseph Simpson. Former Vice President Joe Biden appeared to have a blood vessel burst in his left eye while participating in CNN's town hall on climate change. A broken blood vessel in the eye, also known as subjunctival hemorrhage, can be caused by several things, including high blood pressure, bleeding disorders, blood thinners, and even excessive straining. Biden, 76 years old, has long been plagued by health issues. In 1988, he suffered an aneurysm that burst and required him to undergo emergency surgery. That then senator was so close to death that a Catholic priest began preparing to administer the sacrament of last rites. Got to take care of your health. That's my opinion. Months later, surgeons clipped a second aneurysm before it burst. Biden then took a 7-month leave from the Senate following the surgery. Describing the operation, he once said, "They literally had to take the top of my head off." Jill Biden said in her recently released autobiography, Where the Light Enters, that the time she feared her husband would never be the same. "Our doctor told us there was a 50-50 chance that Joe wouldn't survive surgery," she wrote. He also said that it was even more likely that Joe would have a permanent brain damage if he survived, and if any part of his brain would be adversely affected, it would be the area that governed speech. Doctors removed a benign polyp during a colposcopy in 1996. Hey, that's when I was born. In 2003, Biden had his gallbladder removed. He suffers from asthma and allergies and takes a prescription drug to lower his cholesterol. Like this video if you have asthma. He has also taken medication for an enlarged prostate. Biden hasn't disclosed his medical history since 2008, when doctors found he had an irregular heartbeat. My cousin had that. He actually died from that. Biden also raised eyebrows for the increasing number of verbal blunders he has made so far on the 2020 campaign trail, the schedule of which has been marked lighter than his main rivals. Those close to Biden nevertheless maintain that he is a picture of health. According to a former aide who spoke to the Washington Examiner in April, were he to win the 2020 presidential election, he would be the oldest president ever to be inaugurated.
Next election. Daniel, welcome.
China is currently the largest emitter of CO2. How, if at all, would you try to get China to lower its emissions as president?
I would make it real clear. That's why we have to bring around the rest of the world. We have to reconfigure what's going on. When we did the Paris Accord that they signed on to, it was agreed that we would constantly up the ante. The nations would agree to, contingent upon what the science dictated and the extent of the problem. We have to up the ante. What's going on? Number one. Number two, any nation that doesn't do that, for example, what China is doing, they're exporting coal technology. They're building coal plants on their Belt and Road area. They're moving in a way that they're in fact making the environment much, much worse. They, in fact, have increased, I think, 4.5%. They have increased the emissions from China. And so there has to be a price that they pay if they do that. And that's why I would talk about dealing with how we deal with them in terms of tariffs relating to their products that are being sold, if in fact they are involved in continuing to export this
Okay, you guys, I did see where his eyes filled. It looked like to me his right, so it's probably his left. But one of his eyes got bloody. It wasn't like dripping blood. It's just you see the white parts turn red. And it was only on one eye. But that's it for me this morning, you guys. This is my morning podcast. My name is Tyjuen. Please like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Check me out on any other social media site. And I'm also thinking about making a Patriot. So let me know what type of things you would like to see. All right. You guys have an amazing day.